Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam Video Blog.
What-o? What's that mean?
That means hello.
Hi-o.
Hello.
How are you? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Great.
You good?
I'm not bad, yeah.
Excellent, okay. So last week's vlog was quite a short vlog because we were on a bit of a time premium, weren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Because I was away at the end of the week and I know you were busy with stuff that you were getting ready for Slime Fest.
Yes, bloody hell, yeah.
Yeah. You were there, Harry.
Yeah. So basically, guys, in November's newsletter, we've all written it up and stuff like that. We've all wrote our little parts, and this is the first month that Mark Cool has got a section in it. So, guys, make sure you grab it. So basically, they go out of every physical product item order, just for you guys that are aware, and you learn a free trick in there as well. So yeah, basically we done Slime Fest, which was like a kidsy type festival thing in Essex, which was wicked. So we drove up there, stayed over, really good fun actually, and it was nice because we had to kind of learn on the spot, and I learned a hell of a lot of stuff there. So it was put together by Joe Banana and Graham Matthews. Graham Matthews was on BGT as well. He done the cup over Amanda's head. It was run by them. It was a great day, and basically, the kids were younger than I thought.
Right.
But it was good because we changed a few effects prior to it anyway. But we watched them, and anyone who's a kids entertainer, congratulations, because it's really tough. Yeah. So if you're a kids entertainer, if I was wearing a hat, I would take it off you because it's bloody hard job. But it was super fun. Super fun. Yeah,
and your dad, the first thing he said when I asked him about how it had gone was the boys did really, really well, and you know what, they were watching the crowd, they were learning from other performers that were there as well. So it sounds like not only was it a positive experience for people watching, but it was a positive experience for you guys as well, because you were able to see how other people kind of adapt to different audiences.
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. So basically, I don't want to say everything that's in the newsletter, but it is good to watch other people. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's good to see how they interact with the crowd. It's good to see how much energy they've got. Do you know what I mean? And it's something I've never thought I would do, but I was hyping up the crowd. Do you know what I mean? I've never thought I'd say, Alakazam, how are we feeling?
Yeah.
It sounds weird, and some people it's really awkward, and it can be awkward, but you just got to do it. And when you do it, to be fair, you get a good response, because at the end of the day, they are there to see a show. They expect you to be able to, well, not to be able to do stuff like that, because everyone can do it, but they expect you to do stuff like that. Yeah, and
I think you've raised a couple of really good points there. It's very easy for us as magicians when we're looking for inspiration, or we're looking, it might be a gig that is outside of our comfort zone a little bit, and I know Dave is going to be speaking a little bit more about this in the part of his newsletter this month as well, about comfort zones. And it's very easy for us to always look towards magicians, or towards magicians of the type of magic that we're interested in. Yeah. So we might, if we do close-up magic, look for inspiration from close-up magicians. Yeah. Whereas, I know I certainly have in the past, and I still do it now. I look at children's entertainers. Yeah. I look at people that do stage work, people that do silent stuff. And non-magicians as well, comedians, singers, actors. Anybody that I think is a source of inspiration for entertainment in general. So really good points there, mate.
Thanks. No, it was great fun.
I'm glad that you had a good time, and I know that you're getting prepared because tomorrow you are at the Churchill Theatre in Bromley.
Yeah, which is cool. So we're doing 20 minutes there. Yeah. Nice little family variety show, so that should be quite cool. 2 till about 4:35ish, I think.
Excellent. Okay, promises to be a really good show. 4MG are on, and a couple of other great acts as well. So if you're interested, you live in the Bromley area, then check it out. It's at the Churchill Theatre tomorrow, which will be the 2nd of November. Yeah. And tickets, I believe, are still on sale, although selling very fast. So.
Check it out, guys. And this was the cool thing as well about looking at different kind of styled magicians and performers, because I remember Dean, who is great, talked us through we was watching back our Magic Circle performers, and the amount of notes that he took down, and they're little things, but it makes such a big difference. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I done something, say this is like a board, yeah, I would go and stand in front of it to demonstrate something, but really, he said if you just stand behind it, and he stood behind it later on in the act, makes such a big difference. It just seems open, it just seems cleaner.
Yeah.
So it is good as well to watch it with someone else, and when you watch back, if you can film your stuff and watch it back, you pick up so much stuff. It's crazy.
Excellent. Okay. Lots of great feedback, like I said. Thank you for that. And we look forward to hearing next week what happened at the Churchill Theatre.
Yeah,
but
hopefully good stuff.
Check it out. So, some goodies on the table this week.
Yeah.
I thought that first of all we would start off with a book. Booklet. Although, you know, given the amount of information that is in here and how thick this feels, it might as well be a book. It's, you know, this is SDP, Spread Drop Placement, by my good friend Mick Wilson. Guys, I am sure that a lot of you know the name Mick Wilson. He pops up quite a bit for different reasons, and lots of magicians seem to know him. Quite heavily associated with the likes of Michael Murray, for example. Has some amazing ideas and has some amazing touches with regards to effects and little bits of business, especially in the realm of sort of mentalism, cold reading, that sort of thing. He's not shy to pick up the pasteboards and play around with the cards and other objects as well. And I've had quite a few conversations with him over the last couple of years about certain aspects of card magic, and one of which is an amazing version of a full shuffle, which has to be seen to be relieved. It is really very clever and very deceptive. But this I think is an outstanding piece of work. So what is it? It's a utility device. It's a utility move, card magic move that has quite a few diverse applications. And I think if you're looking for something new that you can add to your card arsenal, you need to be checking out this book. Arsenal, yeah.
No, we're crap.
That wasn't intentional. It wouldn't have sounded right if I said card Tottenham, would it?
Yeah. No, it wouldn't have sounded right if you said Tottenham anyway. So.
Oh!
Yeah, I said it! What?
Oh.
Yeah, no, sorry.
But SDP, honestly, it's such a well-produced book, such a well laid out book, and such an in-depth book without being overly complicated. We all know, you know, that we read magic books, we watch videos, DVDs, streaming videos, whatever, that sometimes the information is great, but there's so much of it, your brain just goes boom.
Yeah, it's
right?
hard, yeah.
So with SDP, this is cut down to what you need to know, the applications that you need to know for it, some other bonus ideas, and really, you know, cutting to the chase without being too much to take in. And I mean that in a positive sense. Yeah,
definitely.
So I think, in all honesty, that Mr. Wilson is an unsung hero of British magic, and I certainly would like to see more from him. I certainly would like to have his name more out there for people to know, if you haven't heard it already. So do yourself a favour, if you want to check out something different in card magic that's a utility move, then check out SDP.
I think utility moves are fantastic.
The
more you know, the safer you'll be when going into different things.
This is it, you know. We all like sleight of hand and learning new things and new moves and that, you know, and the information is there. What you do with it is entirely your choice.
Exactly, yeah.
And believe you me, Mick makes some very good choices of what to use this move for. But I'm sure once you know it, you'll be thinking outside the box and using it for different things as well. So
definitely
check it out.
Sweet. So, what do you want to go into next?
I think.
What do you think, Andy?
We should do the Andy versus Harry challenge.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay. So let's roll VT. Welcome to this week's Andy versus Harry challenge.
Yes.
On a bit of a 2-week hiatus because we had a little time last week.
Yeah.
But we're back on it.
Absolutely.
So this was suggested by Mike King, I believe it was.
Nice.
So Mike, if you haven't done so already, please email in with your address and we'll get a deck of Academy Elites out in the post to you. You may have done that already. I'm a bit behind with whether if I know I've done that or not. But if you haven't, please come in. Yeah. Please email him.
Definitely.
So his challenge was to learn something from an academy, from our favourite academy.
Yeah. Now, I will... sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, guys, I will just say, I haven't got a favourite thing from an academy. They all offer...
And I would just say, neither have I.
They all offer so much stuff. Yeah. But I've written down some of my favourites. Yeah. No doubt I forgot 5 dozen great effects. But I've written down some of the ones that really stood out to me. But the one I went for was the one I do most regularly.
Okay.
So I thought it would make sense that the trick I saw in the academy is the one I perform most, so I thought I'd do that here to show you guys.
Okay, so before we discuss it any further, should we see a performance?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Harry's Andy versus Harry challenge this week.
Claire.
Yes.
Yeah, first time, guys. So, are you ready to see a trick?
I am.
You are, right? I'm going to try something here tonight that relies on you.
Okay.
Your ability to pick cards, and your self-belief, Claire. Do you have high expectations of yourself? Do you believe highly in yourself?
Not really.
Right, that's going to have to change
Okay.
right now.
Change it for me.
How do you feel now?
I feel a little bit better.
Could you climb a mountain?
Probably not.
Yes, you could. No, yes, you
Yes,
could.
I
Could you
could.
run a marathon?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Right, Claire, you're going to try and do the hardest thing
Okay.
in a moment, and that is to find the 4 aces in a deck of cards.
Oh.
Alright, first of all, you can see it's a shuffled deck. Yeah?
Yeah.
Every card is there, but we don't actually need the jokers. It's not part of the trick, but I'm just going to say we don't need them. So Claire, we're going to try something.
Okay.
Using your self-belief. Yeah, I'm not going to use the table because I just learnt this the other day. Alright, in the hands riffle shuffle.
Oh, hello.
Right, so Claire, I'm going to spread through like this, and you're going to say stop. Then I'm going to stop in a section of the deck, and then you're going to point to a card, and then take a clump out from there.
Alright.
Right, so...
Stop.
Here?
Yeah.
Point to a card.
That one.
This one here.
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to take a few out from there. Yeah, are you sure you're happy with that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Leave it down there. Another one. So we stop.
Stop.
Well,
sorry, I got a bit ahead
come
of
on,
myself.
you're better than that. Go
Stop.
on. Here.
Yeah.
Point to one.
That one.
Sure?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll take another climb back from there. Now, guys, this is important that this is all to do with you and it's your self-belief.
Okay.
Right, go again.
Stop.
Oh, go on then.
That one.
Sure, I did poke that one out a little bit. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Claire, no problemo. Right, and last one we'll go for.
Stop.
Sure?
Yeah.
Where are you wanting?
That one.
This one?
No, that one.
Here?
No, that one.
There?
No.
This one?
Yes.
Sure?
Yeah.
Right, now, I did try and throw you off at the end there, but we'll see how we done. Can you see any aces there?
No, they've gone.
They've gone?
Mm.
Right. Hopefully they haven't gone far. We'll take the top card from here. Top card from here. Top card from here. And lastly, a top card from here. Yeah, that's fair. They're the cards you stopped on. Claire, do you see any aces here?
No.
No.
That's a good sign.
That's a good sign.
I did good.
Did you believe in yourself at the start of this process?
I didn't at the beginning.
Not at the beginning.
You changed it.
I changed it, Claire.
Yes.
Turn over. The first one. The ace of diamonds. What ace do you want this to be?
Club.
Turn it over. Would have been good, wouldn't it? Right. Still an ace. Turn over the next one. The club. What ace do you want this to be?
A heart.
A heart. Turn it over, Claire. A full house. Round of applause for Claire, guys. And that is called Optical Aces, I believe, by John Carey.
Love it.
Thanks, Claire Bell.
You're welcome.
So I believe that is called Optical Aces.
Okay.
By John Carey.
Ooh.
I'm not sure what course it is on. I did message him, and we've done so many with John that we can't remember. So if you want to know what it is, just email us in, and I'll be able to find out what one it's on. But yeah, so it's a great thing. If someone says, "Show me a card trick," I actually show them that one a lot of the time. It's a great one to know. Also, it's super easy, of course.
Yeah.
And it's fun, and as well, it puts a spotlight on a spectator, so they feel whatever this
empowered.
is. Whatever this is.
Whatever this is. Yeah.
You know,
Indigestion.
bit hard. But no, yeah. So I thought I would go with that one just because that's the one I perform most. But yeah, like I said, do you want me to quickly say some ones I like as well?
Yes. Yeah, I think that'd be good.
So obviously that one I really like. I like Past, Present and Future by Mark Paul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like a couple from Joel Dickinson's. Yes. He's got an In the Hands Chop Cut routine, which I really like.
Yeah.
And it ends... I can tell him, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, he does a torn and restored, and the final load is the restored signed card, which is a different take on it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
He also done a fruit salad thing, which is cool. And there's loads of us. Galaxian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liam Montier.
Yeah. There's tons, absolutely tons. Marcus said he's got great stuff.
And it becomes a hard choice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, I just went for that one because I performed that one the most. So I just thought, well, I'll show you guys what I actually go out there and do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there are tons. I'm sure there's another one. I mean, Jamie Dawes, everything he does is great. On one of them, he does teach a basic PK touch thing. Yeah. I know I talk about that a lot, so that's why I didn't go for that. But yeah, I could go on forever about the Academy, but I've got to stop there.
No, that's good. And I think you've given a wide range of different material and Academy courses to check out. Yeah. So I too found it very difficult, mainly because I know you've hosted a couple of courses, I've hosted a couple of courses, and it's very easy for me to say, I sat in on... Go on.
Sorry.
Say what you need to say.
All right, two things. Phil Smith does a great Princess Battle Royale trick, and Michael Vincent does one of the best... I don't even know what it's called. Almost colour changing deck. Which was fantastic. Yeah. Absolutely crazy. Right, enough said. Sorry.
So this is the thing, right? Is that I was just about to say, when you sit in on an academy with someone like Michael Vincent, for example, it would be very easy because he's one of my favourite performers. For me to go, do you know what, Michael Vincent, blah 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 blah.
Everything.
When I hosted. Who else have I hosted? James Went.
Yeah.
It'd be another favourite performer. It'd be very easy for me to go.
Hardy.
Jan Hardy. Yeah. So, but it does become very difficult because we sit in with the course. We're able to watch the course, and so we have all this information that it's very hard to cherry pick from. That said, I thought that I would take the most. So I thought about it. I did think about it, and the conclusion I came is that currently. If I was to pick my favourite course, it would be the last one that I hosted, which would be the Kanaya Harbottle one. Oh. And the reason I say that is because it was very much to do with the fact that I got lots out of it, both effect and technique wise. But the one thing that I got out of it more than above anything else was the fact that he inspired me to revisit something that I'd almost forgotten about. And by that I mean, for those that know me, that I work with, that know me, personally, magic wise, and even non-magic wise, will tell you that I went through a period, I would say probably 3 or 4 years ago, where I was doing a lot more coin magic than any other type of magic, right? And for some reason, whatever that happened to be, there was a quantum shift, and I ended up doing less coin magic than card magic, which took over quite a bit, and some none of both. What Kanaya did is he kind of inspired me to revisit coin magic that, like I said, I'd almost forgotten about. One of the things that that he did lead me to do was this. Right, it was just practicing the coin roll. Now I have been able to for quite a few years coin roll in my left hand, but I can't coin roll very well in my right hand. So what I've been doing is I've literally been sitting there since Kanaya's course, practicing how to do this with both hands. And I sit there and I watch TV every night, and have done since his course, practicing how to roll a coin with my right hand.
I couldn't even do it if I was pushing it with my other hand over the top.
I still, in all honesty, find it a bit difficult to do the underneath thing that I can do with my left hand. This kind of thing where it goes underneath. But I am getting there. I just sort of I'm a bit slower, but it does help me. I will sit there literally of an evening just practicing rolling coin over my knuckles, right? So it inspired me because he does use the steeplechase for one of his routines.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah, it inspired me to learn how to do it with my right hand, or get better at it with my right hand. So now I can confidently coin roll. Some nights, one coin in each hand, but from here to here and keep it going. And because of that, it's then forced me to have a look at some other coin effects that I may not have looked at before, and some other moves and sleights that I may not have looked at before. So I felt that I would choose that course because that was the last course that really revved me up to get excited about, because I was hosting it and he's a favourite performer of mine. But more importantly, because he's inspired me since to go back to doing the thing that I used to do the most of.
Right.
Yeah. But on the back of that, just before we see my choice, there are a couple of other things I would say. Favourite courses that have come out, Michael Vincent's, obviously.
Which one?
All of them.
Yeah.
The Will Houston one, I think were amazing. James Wentz one, absolutely brilliant. A couple of Jamie Dawes ones.
Yeah.
It is very, very difficult to choose. There was one called Missing Pieces as well.
Oh!
So
by Andrew Paul Smith. Missing Pieces, Andrew Paul Smith.
But you know, it is the difficulty in choosing the material, because there's so much of it that is great.
It is crazy.
It's very, very difficult. So on the back of that, I did choose an effect to do. Connor did a version of an effect that he's had out for a little while now called Table Hoppers Quattro. So this is my interpretation of that effect. Hi guys, I am joined here again with Claire.
Hello.
Hello, you were good?
Yes, thank you.
Excellent, supporting the Remembrance Sunday. I see with the poppy. Very admirable, very admirable. Claire, your notes on the table, we have 4 coins. These are American half dollars, 50-cent pieces.
Yep.
These particular ones are known as Walking Liberty half dollars. Do you know why?
No.
Because they do a little walk, like just a little walk like this little Jane Fonda workout across the knuckles, just like this. They do other things as well. For instance, if you were to blow just there, very good.
Where's it gone?
Sorry, I need that back. I did say that they do other things. For instance, if you take the coin, you throw it up in there, it goes over and into the cup, just like that. You probably didn't see it go across, but perhaps you can hear it do one other thing. Look. There we go. It actually goes through the table. I said one other thing. It does one other thing as well.
Oh.
All right, this is the last thing it does. Okay. It's a very clever coin. If you get it near other ones, it's like magnetic attraction, just like that.
That's good.
Yeah, you're probably wondering about these ones. These ones do a totally different thing. All you have to do is blow with this one. Very good. It completely disappears. It flies through the air, and do you know where it goes?
No.
Back to the place where it starts off.
Oh.
Let's try that again. We'll try it with this one. Just blow one more time. Very good. Do you know where that one goes?
It's not there.
It's not there. It's not here. It's not there. It is actually over here with its friends, just like so. Good. And that is Table Hoppers Quattro.
Oh.
So that's it.
Table Hopper Quattro.
Table Hoppers Quattro.
Nice.
So check it out.
Yeah, it's very, very cool.
Yes. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
There was a submission this week.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun,
right, go on.
For the next Andy versus Harry challenge. I think you might like this one.
Right.
I mean, you don't dislike the other ones. But
no, I don't dislike the other ones.
So this is the idea. This is from JJ. Hello, JJ.
Right.
And we were talking the other day, and he said to me, "Do you know what? I've got an idea for an Andy versus Harry challenge. A little bit like what you did with the cards that you weighed in your you had to hold up in your hands. That Andy won. No plug. And this was it, right? So we each take a deck of cards.
Yeah.
Okay. We each shuffle the deck of cards, so a complete deck of cards without jokers, right? We then swap said deck of cards, and whoever puts them back into order the quickest wins.
Okay.
That's quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would shuffle my cards, you would shuffle your cards, we'd swap.
Oh,
and then
wait, bloody hell! Do you have to have an ace, then ace to
new
king?
deck order?
Oh.
New deck order.
Can we have a new deck out there? Because I don't know what suit it goes.
So this is what I would say, right? So that there's no confusion, rather than having a new deck order in its strictest possible sense,
it just has to
we're just going to put it ace to king, ace to king, ace to king, ace to king. Fair?
Flip
but
it now.
Clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I think that's good. I think that's fair. And we'll time it to who can do it.
Bloody hell. That's scaring me, man. My heart's racing already. I'm so competitive.
Yeah. So
bloody hell. I like
JJ,
that a lot.
well done. I think that's sufficiently scared young Mr. Nardi. So we're going to do that for next time. We'll do the Andy versus Harry challenge, JJ's suggestion. So well done, mate. I know I've already spoken to you already, so a deck of Academy Elites will be out in the post to you.
Nice. That's a great one. Right, can I quickly talk about a little something? Let me just get the 7 of diamonds.
Yeah, don't do that. Right, we're going to have to do it over the table, aren't we? Because that would... Oh, yeah, skills.
So, guys, I'm just going to quickly talk about a pre-order item. It should be out. It's out on the 4th. Will we get them in on Monday?
Hopefully, yeah, they should be in.
Hopefully, yeah. It is The Shift by Benjamin Earl. Ooh. I know. And lately, I've been reading a book by him called Less Is More, and learned a lot of stuff. I don't read a lot, but I've just now... I know. New Year's resolution: read some more books. Yeah. Right. So it's taken me until November the 1st to start reading a book, but I've done it. I've started. Yeah.
How old are you now?
What is it? Don't know. However, Mr. Blue Hat's dead, I think now. Since I last read them books. So yeah, I've started. Yeah, I've started reading. And yeah, you get a lot out of books, but I will say Ben Earl's stuff I find easy-ish to read. Yeah. I did take some stuff off the shelf, not by Ben Earl, and it frazzled my little brain. Yeah. So I still am a beginner with reading. Yeah. And I feel like this way it's easy to kind of it's written in an easy to understand way. I know certain people are known for their easy to write things. Yeah. But yeah, just if ever you're gonna start reading a book, yeah, I would say these ones are good.
Yeah, they are very clear and concise. And if anybody's ever seen Past Midnight or Real Coin Magic, Real Deck Switches or anything like that, Ben is a very, very good teacher. He's very good at explaining things. Yeah. So they make sense. Again, not going too complicated so your brain just goes bleh. They are really well explained. Yeah. Less is More is a very concise book. Yeah, and I'm sure The Shift will be the same.
Yeah, and another thing is, guys, he does talk about theory, but it's theory that... Right, this is going to be really arsey.
Right.
Yeah. But this isn't a personal preference, I'm just going to say it because people will think it. This isn't theory that is just theory for the sake of it. Right. This is theory that you would actually use and understand. Yeah. It's not just theory just to talk about the history of every single thing. Do you know what I mean? It's not theory of whatever. It's theory that you would actually use and
it's
take on board.
Theory.
Yeah, exactly. Now, obviously, I appreciate all theory and stuff like that. And I know in Michael Vincent, one of his course, Tapestry of Deception, that was a lot of theory, but it was great theory. Yeah. You got a lot out of it. But yeah, like I said, it's not kind of going... like what I'm doing right now, going away from the actual main subject. It's stuff, it's linked to it, and it is stuff you'll take on board.
Yeah. So information is key, and the way it's delivered is also key. And if you can find books and DVDs and tutors that are able to do that, such as Michael Vincent and John Carey and Ben Earl, then you're onto a winner because it's very clear and concise as to what the information is that's trying to be got across.
Yeah, definitely.
So they are due in very soon. They are going to be limited in numbers as far as I'm aware, and the pre-sale has been going really very well. So if you haven't checked it out already, check it out. Along with Less Is More and a couple of other DVDs. Past Midnight, you've got to have it in your library. Yeah. You'd be mad not to. And a couple of other great DVDs and bits of business that he's released as
I'll see, don't quote me on this, but I'll see, because I did do a performance of something from Past Midnight on the live, so I'll see if I can cut it out and put it in at the end of this vlog. If not, then just you'll see a lovely outro.
Excellent. Okay, so I think that you said that there's something that's piqued your interest this week. Yeah. All right, there was something that piqued my interest, right? And much like STP when that first came in, this was said a beautiful thing. Zen Magic with Ian Moran. Now. Yes.
Yeah, nice.
So I was excited about this because Ian had already mentioned that he had a DVD coming out, or Sarah had mentioned it. I know that him and Sarah, who does our academy with us, who I know you all know, are quite close friends. I've known Ian for a little while as well, and very, very lovely man, and very, very competent performer. Very softly spoken, but when he's performing the magic, be prepared to be knocked in the middle of the eyes, you know, because he is, right? It's like, what's the best way of explaining it? It's just like really soft and gentle spoken, and then all of a sudden, bam, there's all this magic. You're like, wow, this is brilliant. And he is very much like that. And it's great because for a long time now, I thought, you know, we need to see more of his material. He's appeared on Ultimate Self-Working Card Tricks DVDs and a couple of other Big Blind Media productions. And I know he lectures as well. But yeah, this has been eagerly anticipated.
The cool thing is it's Magic with cards and coins.
Yeah. And this is what I would say about Magic with cards and coins. And it kind of runs in line with what we've been saying already. It's very commercial stuff, very commercial material. I would easily say, and I don't say this very often, that I would use probably all of the material on here.
Bloody hell.
It would be...
No filler.
Yeah, I don't think that I would say, well, do you know what, I'd do that, right? And just go, right, there's 12 effects on here, let's say, I'm going to do this and that effect.
Right.
I'd probably do every effect that's on here, because having watched the DVD and gone through the effects and kind of dissected them, I realised that every single one of them is exceedingly strong, exceedingly well thought out, and exceedingly commercial as well.
That's really good.
Yeah,
that is really good.
So very excited about the material that's on here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And yeah, absolutely excellent. One thing that I would say is that 99.9% of the material on here is normal deck or very little preparation. Once you have done the preparation, you just kind of it's there. There's a couple of the coin routines that do require some other gimmicks, but you know, if you do that sort of material already, which I'm sure you do, then you're probably going to have those. Yeah. And you'll admire the thinking behind it as well anyway. So they're really very, very good. If I was to make a choice, one thing that I would say to look out for is Counting on Them, which is the first trick on the DVD. And the other one is where has it gone? Prime Importance is also very good. Well, they're all very good, but they're the two that I think if you really wanted to add something to your repertoire straight away, you know, go for them. Or go for everything on there.
Sweet,
really.
nice.
So,
and the good thing is as well, guys, look how thin that is. That's going to fit right through your letterbox.
Yes.
Even if you're not home.
Yeah. DVDs are currently in stock. It's available as a streaming version as well. Okay. So why not check out the material that Ian presents on Zen Magic?
Zen Magic.
So most people find magic quite frustrating because they never know the secret, right? And to break a rule, I'm going to show you how it's done at the end of it, okay? I'll give it to you exactly how it's done. It's pretty good, right? So let's try this out. What are we to do? This trick begins like most others, so I'll go through the cards very slowly. And can you take your finger like that? And I want you just put your finger on the back of just any one card that you want to touch. This one? Perfect. So remember what that card is, do not forget it. Okay, that you take it, in fact, let the camera see as well. We can all join in at home. Perfect. And place your card back for me. So that really is your card about in the middle, more or less the middle, right? Okay. Now, it doesn't matter where your card ends up, because in a moment you're going to make a very important choice. You're going to choose a number from 10 to 20. What number would you like to choose? Your choice.
13.
13, that's an unusual number, unlucky for some, hopefully not unlucky for me, right? Otherwise, this might not work.
Number.
Right, we need to talk about this. Very, very strange. Perfect. Now, some magicians, when we try and cut your card, and they might get it right, they might not. I want to do something very, very difficult. Like, if I cut the cards like this, I've got a packet of cards in the very middle of the pack, and that really has come from the middle of the pack, right? Can you pick those cards up for me, Charlotte? Can you count them face down, one by one on the table?
Like that?
Yeah, face them perfect. Power 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards. What a coincidence, right? But this is the weird thing. You chose a card, right?
Yeah.
What card did you choose? Do you remember it?
5 of hearts.
Take a look, turn it over, and that's the 5 of hearts, right? Now, the thing is, I said I'd show you how it's done, and I will, okay?
It's
but
bonkers.
you're going to hate me. You're going to hate me. I warn you in advance, okay? See, everybody always picks the 5 of hearts. They just happen to do that. And they always pick the number 13.
What?
Yeah, I know. And you wouldn't believe me, right? So I brought some proof. Right? In my pocket, I took a joker, and I wrote something on it, and I wrote on it 5 of hearts, 13 cards, down. Thank you so much, Charlotte, for being predictable. I like it. Cool. Thank you, Charlotte. You did awesome. Thank you.
So now it is time for the penultimate thing. Yep. Look at that. Not quite quick. Quite quick agility.
Well, yeah, it did. Yeah, agile. Don't know where that was going. And back in the room.
So, yeah, agility, right?
Yes.
It is crazy good.
Yes.
And I picked this one because it's coming up to Christmas as well. People are going to hate me for saying, oh, Christmas, we're only in the 1st of November. You know what? I'm going to say it.
Go on then.
It's coming up to Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not pick up agility? Yeah. It's a top trump game where you can do insane routines with it.
Yeah.
You can play top trumps with them, obviously, and then you can break into insane mind reading stuff. So I think it's great for this time of year because obviously people do play like board games, they play top trumps, they play charades. We also have a trick called charades, which is great as well. But yeah, this is what, again, I always say it's so underrated.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. The memory, it basically is no memory work. Pretty much no memory work. I mean, you got to know the basic stuff, but apart from that, then it's nothing.
Yeah, I think, I see parallels between this and charades in the fact that the underlying method behind it is really quite straightforward.
Yeah.
What you guys got to remember is the presentation that sells it. And if you check out the videos for charades and for agility, you'll see that the way that those kind of routines are handled, they're very well explained. They're very impactful. I think, sometimes when we look at these sort of things, we might think, but because they're not taken in as much seriousness as a playing card in the middle of a trick because of what they are. But the truth of the matter is, it doesn't really matter what is being used because you're selling the effect.
And everyone knows top trumps.
Everybody knows top trumps.
I just looked at the back and it is no memory work. I thought it was, but I thought maybe... Yeah, there is literally nothing to remember.
Yeah.
There's no forces. It's... What's the other point on there that they said? Yeah, obviously each card's different. And yeah, none of them are marked as well, so no one's going to see anything.
Okay, so before we talk any more about this, let's check out a trailer for Agility.
Have you heard of battle cards?
Not really.
Not really. It's like, well, you might be a bit young. These were actually introduced the year I was born. And I used to play these all the time. Not when I was born, obviously when I was a little bit older.
Yeah.
And they used to do them with things like tanks, aeroplanes, superheroes, anything that you could... Perfect.
Right, yeah,
that's what
yeah.
it is. So there's various different versions of the same thing. You can get cheap ones. So I found these recently, and I love superheroes anyway. So these are a pack of superheroes and villains battle cards. So we're going to play a little game. I'll pop the box over here. We're going to play a little game with this. And we'll play a game of, let's say 4 cards each.
Okay.
All right. And the reason why we're going to do this, I want to prove to you something. When I was younger, I could actually win every game.
Right.
All right. And it's not because I've memorised the cards, because I can pick up any deck and just win. I've got total control. I just get a feeling.
Oh.
All right. So we're going to start dealing from wherever you cut to. So we're going to start in a random spot.
I'm gonna cut there.
Complete the cut. And you know how to play. It's all to do with this information here. Okay.
Right.
So
yeah.
that's what we're going to play with. We're going to play a 4-card hand. Now, the top card, do me a favour, have a look at your top card.
Okay. Right.
If I was to beat you with this card, I would beat you on strength. What have you got on your strength?
33.
And what have I got?
44.
44. Put your card down. That's 1 game to me.
Yes.
Pick up your card. Let me tell you what I'll beat you on the second one. Okay, we're going to go intelligence on the second one. What have you got?
32.
What have I got?
42.
Perfect.
It's a bit annoying.
Now, the problem is that's it. People think, oh, it gets a bit annoying because he always wins. So occasionally I'll let someone win.
Right.
Now, I'll let you win on either this one or the next one. It's up to you. Do you want this one or the next one?
I want to win on the next one.
On the next one. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to win on this one.
Yeah.
Pick up your card. Have a look at it.
Right.
Okay. Fighting skills. What have you got?
74.
What have I got?
91.
See, it works every time, but you wanted to win on this one. So
Yeah.
have a look at your card.
Alright.
Okay, your card would beat me. I've got, yeah, your card would beat me on agility. What have you got?
47.
What have I got?
46.
See, now...
Very good.
This is it. I can just do things with these cards. It doesn't matter what pack. And you could look through these and there's not an order. It's not that certain ones will always beat other ones. They're all different. So what we're going to do is we're going to try something else out and I'll show you what else I can do. So do me a favour, just touch any one of these cards. Put your finger on any one.
Any one?
Yeah. This one here.
Right here.
Okay, so I'm going to move these away so you know I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
I want you to pick up your card. I'm going to turn my head, okay?
Yeah.
So pick up your card. At the bottom of your card, you're going to see that there is a little sort of rating. There's stars there.
Yeah.
In your mind, I want you to count the amount of stars you have. Okay, is that 5?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's 5 stars. Also, have a look at your strength.
Okay, yeah.
Is that in the 40s?
Yeah.
Is it 42?
Bang on.
Okay, so you've got 42. Now, by looking at the name of this character,
Yeah.
would you have an idea what their special power is?
Not really. Well, maybe, but not really. It's
Okay,
power.
all right, so visualise this character for me.
Okay.
This is a female?
It is.
Is it Lady Truth?
Yes, it is.
It is Lady Truth, and if you check all of these, you'll see they're all different, the numbers are all different, and you could have chose any one.
That's seriously cool.
And that's
Love
agility.
that.
Lovely.
So this is something different that you can add to your act. It's not a card trick in the strictest sense of the word. It's not a rope trick. It's not a coin trick. You know, it is something different, and it is an immediate attention getter.
Yeah,
it's a little bit like when you do stuff with the mini MD.
Yeah.
You take that out, and people immediately are like, "Oh,
Yeah.
What's that? You know, you do something with Rubik's Cube, it's like, oh, what's that?
Yeah, exactly,
you know,
definitely.
And this is certainly something that is going to start people, or get people's attention, I should say.
And just like the gallery and charades, people don't consider this as a card trick.
No.
So it's another different thing. You're not going to get people saying, oh, can you do anything apart from cards?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? You just get this out. You have fun with the whole table. And there's great routines you can do with it. It's really nice, actually. And obviously you can do stuff where people pick different cards. You can say who's got what card, just using basic techniques. So, yeah, there's a lot you can do with it.
Cool. Well, Agility is in stock for a special offer just until 9 o'clock Monday morning. This is going to be reduced down to $24.99, so it's currently $34.99. We're going to reduce it over the weekend to $24.99. So stock is there currently. Getting quick to take advantage of the offer, because that will be finishing at 9 o'clock on Monday.
Yep, and learn it for Christmas, guys, because obviously when you're sitting around, you can play Top Trumps like normal. There's great artwork on the cards as well. And then, little switch, bang, mind reading. You know what card they got, you know what stats they've got, you know if you can beat them. You know what I mean?
There we go.
Crazy.
There we go. So some great products just on the table here. We have SDP by Mick Wilson.
Yeah.
Check it out if you want something new in card magic. We have Zen Magic with Ian Moran. Absolutely brilliant DVD. And Agility by Rich Garish. Check it out on the site. That will be on special offer until 9 o'clock Monday morning.
Awesome. And Rich Garish is our very own Rich Garish. It's Rich Relish Garish on Facebook Live and YouTube.
Yeah.
And should we finish on something upcoming?
What are you going to talk about? I know his name's already come up once today.
Well, should we talk about... Right. Yes. Don't know what I was doing now.
I don't know what you're doing.
Right, we will talk about it.
Yes,
I don't know what I'm going to do now. Right, I was going to say
rewind then.
Just,
rewind then.
Right, yeah. So it is sick. Coming up soon. What's the date? It's going to be.
It is the 10th of November. So the one way to remember it is Remembrance Sunday, I believe. So that'll be the 10th of November.
Yeah.
It is the amazing John Carey in
Equivocate and TTTBE.
Excellent. Okay, so the trick that can't be explained.
Missed the C.
Okay, well, it's the Equivocate workshop and the trick that can't be explained.
Yeah.
So some very insightful material and thoughts with regards to Equivocate or Equivoke, not Evoke because that's a car.
Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, we've had a lot of people ring up asking to purchase it, and I've heard so many different names for it.
We're in partnership with a dealership somewhere in Ashford, aren't we? So Equivocate or Equivoke, and it's going to be superb. We always have the pleasure, you know, John comes down and sees us occasionally, just because he wants to come down and see us, which is lovely. And he's always saying to us, you know, I've been working on this and I've got some thoughts on that with regards to Equivocate, and then you watch him and you just think, wow, that's just genius. It's a lot of assimilation and thought and work gone into this particular subject, just to make it something that, you know, you guys are going to easily grasp. Yeah,
definitely.
Because you know, it's very easy. You look at other references; they make it overly complicated. And what John has done is he's really, you know, put it back to the very basics, and lots of great tips and hints and little subtleties as well.
And guys, Equivocate is something that you will use in your magician career. So if you are not strong on Equivocate, or you are strong on Equivocate and you just want different touches and kind of tips and stuff, make sure you check it out, because obviously up until the day it's on, it is half price, which is £12.48. I know. So yeah, check it out. And also, he showed me, you'll learn a few routines as well, obviously.
And one of them being the trick that can't be explained.
And I would say 3 others maybe. And he showed me one of them, and it's so nice. It's relaxed, but when you think about it, it's like, how the
So I remember a few years back, I was on my day off. I was over in Tunbridge Wells, and John said, I'll meet you in the shop. And I came down and met him here, and he said, on the train I've been working on this, and it was a version of the trick that can't be explained, and he did it for me. And in all honesty, for someone that is familiar with that effect, It fooled the hell out of me.
Could you explain it?
No, I couldn't. That was the thing. And you know what? John left me hanging for like a good half an hour before he even like hinted as to what he was doing. And it was just like boom, you know.
It's good.
So very, very excited about that. As I know you guys will be. Like Harry said, it is on offer currently at £12.48, and we'll go back up after that date. So 10th of November.
Yeah.
All right. Get in there. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah, definitely. So check it out. Check out these 3 products. Check out the shift if you haven't put your pre-order in, because we might not have some after for a bit.
There's a good chance of that.
You know what I mean?
There is a good
so yeah,
chance
if you
of
want one, make sure you get your name down, because you'll be able to get it when we get it in next. Otherwise, they'll all be gone.
Yes, and you will all be disappointed, which isn't good. We don't
exactly that.
So one last thing, although we can't mention, there is going to be a new Alakazam release going up for pre-sale on Monday. So that'll be Monday the 4th. I'm not going to say anything more apart from check out your inboxes, because emails will be going out. There'll be things up on the site.
Yeah.
There'll be all singing, all dancing.
It's going to be released on our site and Alakazam USA as well at the same time. So any USA customers, Canadian customers, check it out on there, because obviously it will ship straight from the US.
Yes, and remember also, when you place an order for the US site, you're automatically entered into a draw to win a $250 spending spirit Alakazam USA. The winner of which will be drawn
27th
of December.
Yes,
so
little Christmas present.
So check it out. That is coming up on Monday. I'm very excited about this, because it's one product, as is always the case, where we're like, we can't wait for people to see
wicked.
this.
It is wicked. Oh God.
What?
Right, I'm just going to say one thing.
Go on.
Yeah, and I know I'm not allowed to say it, so I'm going to say it anyway. Next year, Blackpool, if you're going, this is the most excited I've ever been to go to a Blackpool, because the products we have got lined up are incredible.
Yeah, when we're in the shop and we're talking about new products that are planned for the run up to Blackpool, it is, isn't it? We're kind of there going.
Right.
Oh, Dave's want to tell.
Dave's made
everybody.
Dave's made a prototype up, and I'm literally, as soon as I step out of Alakazam, I'm doing that to anyone. I'm going to go in Tesco's and show someone, because it's honestly, it's probably one of the best tricks I've seen, but I can't say anything else because it's going to be carried away.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So lots of exciting stuff.
But book your tickets for Blackpool.
Yeah. Book them for Blackpool. Just to come and see us at the stand.
Yeah.
So. I think that's it, mate.
Yeah, I can't, because I'll slip.
Yeah, yes, calm down. Restrain yourself.
Sorry.
I know you don't want to, and no writing it down underneath the table and pop it up.
Right, I can't.
So, guys, that is it this week for so it's catching. That is it this week for the Alakazam Video Blog. As always, thank you very much for joining me again this week, Harry. Guys, if you like what you see, then please email in, send your reviews in. We'd like to hear back from you. Also, we'd love to hear any feedback that you have for us. Just drop us an email, give us a call, pop it on Messenger.
Yeah.
Just anything that you think, do you know what, I wouldn't mind seeing that in the vlog. Someone suggested recently about more performances. Obviously, time being what it is, we'll do as many performances as we can, and we always aim to. So feedback like that is great. We like
awesome.
that.
Yeah, definitely. And sorry, quick last thing. Not last thing. But I know this is going up after Halloween, but happy Halloween as well, guys.
Yes.
If you had a great Halloween, let me know.
Happy guy fireworks night. There we could do that.
Yes.
Yeah. So have a good fireworks night. Have a safe fireworks night.
Yeah. Be very safe, guys.
Yes, very safe. Yes. Yes. We're all for safety. Awesome. So, guys, that is it for this week. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. And on behalf of myself and Harry, it only leaves me to say.
So long, farewell.
No, it doesn't leave us to say that. Have a great week, have a great weekend, and we will see you next time on the Alakazam Video Blog.